Hi everybody, Jim at the board here, back with another round of working on RPG Maker. So I apologize about missing last week stream. I had stuff run later than normal, and I'll let you know on Thursday. Later on is scheduled for next week because I will not be streaming on Thursday. I actually haven't touched this game in about 1 week, or since our last stream. So, ah, So I am going to double check something here. I have not gotten the key item. There we go. So I wanted to double check was I was able to slip into an area I didn't want to go to yet. So I need to double check that. So I'm going to have like students running around in here. A lot of stuff. I've set it up so that if you talk to this, you get your slime run token. So that's all set kind of how I want. Kind of a quick base of where we left off from last time. So what we're going to do here is I need to work on how I want this to play out. So, once I get the slime run token, I'm going to create a switch to prevent him from leaving. So, what I'm going to do here is the next part of the story actually involves heading into the forest and having our first boss fight. So I'm going to set it up where Bryson, I believe was his name, I'll double check the spelling of that, basically gets upset, runs off into the forest, and bad things happen, and you're going to have to go rescue him. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, here we go. So I'm probably going to have him pop up somewhere. I'm still working out the details on this one. This is going to be more of a rough sketch. Went down this way. I'll take a look and see what happens, but I can't guarantee what way the character is going to be facing. So I may not worry about that. So, I could have Leon make a comment, but I can't think of anything. So I'm going to, for now, as a placeholder, and obviously in other drafts I can go back and change my mind, but I'm going to have Serena talk about this one here. So something like, let's make sure to, playing off the fact that Serena keeps, this is the second time she's asked for food. I'm going to make a joke about that. Leon, make a joke about that. Um, so I'm not going to worry about making her turn to face a certain way because this is just a quick text and giving a hint on how to advance the story. So this, we'll go ahead and get Leon in there. Actually, let's see. Do I have a... So something I think I'm going to do here. I'll leave that face for now. And what I'm going to do is go into the character editor. If I can get this to work. Let's go with this one. I got the colors I want. I just have to change, oops. Ears would be interesting, but no. Eyes. And mouth. That doesn't look, that's a good option there. I think I'll go with this one. Save setting. And I'll override that character with the save setting. So, now that I got that to express stuff, I'll close out. Oops, don't need new. I just going to edit. Mouth open. Might look to change that character up a little bit more, but something like that. to express some emotion. Now, what I'm going to do create a new event page. And I am going to create a new switch. This one I will call food, or I'll call this mess hall to give it a little bit more distinction. We'll go over here. So we'll delete this event page, paste this one. I'm just doing it to save myself a few steps. Just like I'm going to copy this text and paste it here. That way I don't have to go digging through all the information. And I'm just going to put enjoy your free time. And we're going to put a player touch on this one. Because I don't want you leaving quite yet. And this one's going to be very simple. So instead of saying to get some food, since she enjoys it, we're going to say try. As it's a little bit more in character for her. New, what we'll do is set our movement route for the player. And I'm going to put 2 steps back. And I will skip if can't complete. Now the reason why I said 2 is I want to see if I can make it so I can't glitch the system, which is actually what we're going to double check right now. And forgive me for trying to think up these words here as we're going. So I was able to escape here because I had not put in the safety measures. Now that they're in, as you can see, I can no longer escape. So we'll grab that. Now the reason why I want to do that is because, or I didn't put them on the screen yet, is I wasn't sure where to put them, but if you remember, you also head towards the teleporter. Now let's make sure I can't glitch this. Ah, interesting. Not quite what I'm looking for. So we'll go ahead and edit that. Before we do that though, okay, so I did put in the escape clause. Once I get the slime run token, that deactivates. Turn away, turn towards walking. So I really can't control that. So I'm going to just make it so you go to the right, and as it's kind of a hint on where I want you to go. To the barracks. Okay, got that. So, yep, we can't go any further. By the way, the forest I did a while back is not exactly the most cramped, but it's a very wide open one. So, and over here, poor Bryson. And this will be the next section after that. I intentionally left this character as is. Because I do not want him to interfere. So I do like where that is. Probably should have saved my game while I was in the forest, so I don't have to do that run again, but oh well. So we'll go back to the base camp. We don't need a playtest, we're just going to save this game. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy this event page, paste it, turn the switch on, and set for mess hall. And what we're going to do here is add one extra thing. Change player followers to off. Oops, don't need to do that. But what we will do is change the transportation. To like something over here. And this is just me going to do a quick take a look at the mess hall, make sure that played out. So let me go ahead and unmute the audio. So I can open normally, go here. I will probably have to make that mess hall just a touch bigger, and that's something I'll work on in just a moment, but that's what this will look like. I can enter and exit. We got our slime run token. Sorry about that. Quiet there, I was just analyzing. So, to get the mess hall, yep, so land us there. I'm going to go ahead and mute the game audio stuff here. So first things first, this is all indoors, we don't need shadow. So what we're going to do going to delete that. Get rid of the shadow. Don't know why I did that. Made that change, but we can fix that. Ah. Now I know I'd select it. Ah, okay. There's the tile I was looking for. Actually, that makes a pretty interesting little gap there. Add an extra row. We're going to remove that. There we go. Ah, it adds the shadow automatically. I was wondering about that, so we're going to go ahead back to shadow off. Create the food and stuff. So what we're looking for here is a good table. There we go. Alright, so that was not how that worked. So we'll go ahead and delete that. Honestly, I forgot how I did that little trick. There's the food bins. Seats, table. Ah, there it is. So something like that. I'm going to undo that. I found it, so undo that. So there's the bench. So right here will be where we put our first long table. Once again, bench, walkway, bench. Bench, walkway. So I can select all of them. There we go. Boxes stacked up there. We'll throw a bag of grain over here. Oh, if I can actually pay attention to where I'm pulling stuff. And we'll put empty one over here, make look like things have been getting pulled out of there. And from here, what I can do is I can see if I have anything that would look like a bench. Honestly, I don't know. That looks benchy. Now, there is one problem with this, though. And the problem with that is that our benches are non-pass-throughable. So to fix that, what I'm going to do, tile set 003 inside, now that I know what I'm looking at. I'm going to go to my setting. To fix that problem and to turn something that's not a bench into a bench, go to my tile set. 3 inside. And what we'll do is we will go ahead and mark that for passing. So that's okay. Hope I never have to use that tile set for anything else. And now I can run along the benches. I can stop next to other players, etc., etc. I can do it without it looking unnatural there. So with that being said, it's a touch early, but my next stop is going to be making a layout for a bunch of cutscenes. That's going to take me more time than I have in my usual 10 to 15 minutes left of my streaming that I do. So I am going to go ahead, save here, call it wraps. My next stream won't actually be next Thursday. it will be next Friday due to time restraints. So until then, I will see everybody next time.